Imagine waking up every morning to the exact same day. The same song on the radio. The same people saying the same words. At first, it sounds like a nightmare. But what if that endless loop could actually teach you the meaning of life? That's the genius of Groundhog Day. On the surface, it is a lighthearted Bill Murray comedy from the early 90s. But underneath, it is secretly one of the deepest movies ever made. Groundhog Day begins as a classic comedy. A cynical weatherman named Phil Connors gets stuck in the small town of Punxsutawney, living February 2nd over and over again. At first, he reacts exactly the way you would expect. He panics. He acts out. He tries to take advantage of the situation. The humor is broad and funny, and Bill Murray delivers some of his best deadpan comedy. But as the movie goes on, something changes. Phil's experience in the time loop becomes less about comedy and more about growth. He moves from indulgence and selfishness to despair and finally to acceptance and improvement. The structure of the film quietly mirrors the stages of personal transformation. It is no coincidence that philosophers, psychologists, and even religious scholars have written essays about this movie. One of the reasons Groundhog Day resonates so much is because it asks a universal question. If you were given unlimited time, if every mistake could be erased by tomorrow, how would you choose to live? At first, the answer might be hedonism. Eat whatever you want, steal what you want, chase every pleasure. But eventually that becomes empty. The film shows that real meaning comes not from self-indulgence, but from kindness, love, and mastery. What is remarkable is that this heavy philosophical message never feels forced. The comedy still lands. The small-town characters are quirky and fun. Andy McDowell provides a perfect balance to Murray's cynicism. The writing is tight, and the pacing keeps you engaged. By the time the loop finally breaks, you feel like you've gone on the same journey of growth right alongside Phil. Groundhog Day has lasted because it works on so many levels. You can enjoy it as a simple romantic comedy. You can analyze it as a piece of philosophy. You can even use it as a metaphor for real life. Because let's be honest, our own routines can feel like a loop sometimes. The movie challenges us to ask, what can we do with the time we have? How can we become better, even when every day feels the same? So, why does Groundhog Day remain one of the most important films of its time? Because it disguises profound truth inside a mainstream comedy. It teaches us that change is possible, that growth takes time, and that meaning comes from connection and compassion. Or to put it another way, it is more than a comedy about a guy reliving the same day. It is a movie about how to live every day.